The lovely greens of the original Xbox dashboard. As we push the disc tray closed. The lovely greens. Whoops. Of the, and we're going to hear ourselves echo just a little bit. Now, I know that the video, if you look at the title, says Deception, but since I accidentally got Deadly Alliance, and apparently this opening is story, we're just going to watch this opening and then jump over to Deception. Hey, Liu Kang.
Mortal Kombat has always been, and always will be. For millennia, the forces of good and evil have been locked in eternal battle over the control of Earthrealm. Some
You look like a
seek to use
mid-2000s
the
CG
to destroy
man.
all that is good. Others seek vengeance, power, or eternal life. Time after time, each individual threat has been vanquished.
I have no
and
idea
Earthrealm
who's behind
has
him.
enjoyed relative peace for many years. But there is concern that Earth is once again in peril. And this time, the threat of evil has two faces.
If that's supposed to... Oh, Quan Chi out.
It is now known that the sorcerer Quan Chi has escaped from the Netherrealm.
Quan Chi on fire.
Since
Quan
his
Chi
escape,
eat shit.
Quan Chi has unlocked the secret of the ancient runestone. Discovered the ancient undefeatable army of the
I love the
long
terracotta
forgotten Dragon
soldiers.
King. And most disturbing of all, formed an alliance with one of our deadliest enemies, Shang Tsung. With their combined strength, they plotted to overpower the only two beings who could prevent their total domination of the two realms. The first was the Emperor of Outworld.
What up, Shao Kahn? You look kind of weird in this game.
In a false show of allegiance, they
Hopefully you will look
sprung
better in the
their
other one. Oh, no. That's not how that's
Then
supposed to
traveled
go.
to Earthrealm by way of a mystical portal known only to sorcerers and deities. There, they confronted Earth's
Well, maybe that
mightiest
is kinda
warrior
loud.
and champion of Mortal
Just
Kombat,
look weird.
Liu Kang.
Now
He
we
has
breaststroke
been
through the
his
air.
desire to consume the soul of Earthrealm's greatest warrior.
Or it's Shang Tsung. It might, you know, he does weird things. Oh, sneaky Quan Chi.
With Quan Chi's assistance, he achieved this goal.
Oh,
Liu Kang is dead.
and Liu Kang's dead again. Rip.
They have since returned to Outworld and are using the souls of conquered
Man, this
warriors
just keeps
to
going.
resurrect the Dragon King's undefeatable army. Should they succeed, they will have the means to conquer Outworld and eventually Earthrealm. They will be unstoppable.
We put the Liu Kang in the
I
terracotta.
can no longer stand idly by and watch this evil consume the world. I have relinquished
He's
my
raiding.
status as Elder God to return to Earth and lead you all to battle against our
And
old
Hero
adversaries.
Squad.
We must act
Hello.
now.
You're quiet a
We
little
must
bit.
Stop this deadly
I have my mic up.
alliance.
There we go.
That would do it.
I like that I got here just in time to watch Liu Kang totally eat it.
Yep.
And also to remember that they literally just recap all of Deadly Alliance in the intro to this game, so whatever.
Well, that was the intro to Deadly Alliance. I just...
Wait,
Yeah.
oh, are you just playing the intro to Deadly Alliance for some reason?
Yeah, because you said that that was the story mode, and then Deception picks up after that, so...
I mean, but, like, the intro to Deception, I'm pretty sure covers most of this, is the funny thing.
Well, you know...
Like, if you can get... Oh, wait, you haven't started. I get it. Alright.
Yeah.
Whenever you start Deception, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure it, like, covers that.
I would
Is that
laugh.
spiky thing supposed to look like a V? Because that's like
Yes, because it's Mortal
sort of
Kombat 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know, I never actually caught that. Granted, I didn't pay that much attention to Mortal Kombat Deadly
The
Alliance.
Game Boy Color Turok is still just sitting there in the chat.
Ugh. That's something alright.
Upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champion.
This looks like Shang Tsung messing up Raiden is the opening of this so far.
So yeah. So the story of Deadly Alliance is what happened in the intro just there, and then they attacked them. It didn't go well. That's the story. That's why this intro is picking up here. Is this is after the fight did not go well. Or actually, it is tuning in as the fight is not going well. As evidenced by that camera pan past the dead bodies of all the other main characters.
I guess that's why.
Which is funny because they do the same thing in Armageddon.
Yeah, well, you know. Also, I really just want to point out that, like, the back of box, this is the characters that we are going to sell you on Mortal Kombat Deception for. Is a mix of new and classic MK fighters, including, and this is in order, Baraka, Cabal, Nightwolf, Sindel,
Yep.
and Scorpion.
I mean, all of those people were in Mortal Kombat 9, and also, none of those people are new.
Yeah. But, like, it's just funny that it's like, if you're trying to sell people on Mortal Kombat, why do you have A, Scorpion last, and B, like, not Sub-Zero, or Raiden, or Johnny Cage?
The thing is, I don't remember who's actually in this game. I know Raiden is, but I think he's only in his Dark Raiden.
He just got eaten by a fire dragon.
That happens. He lost that fight super hard. You know how those exhibition matches are. They're tough.
They are.
1-1's not fair.
It's not.
Raiden seems to have a tough time of it in the games.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to save the world, but the plot requires the world to constantly be going to shit. So Raiden's kind of got to get his ass kicked all the time.
Oh, is this the deception of the Mortal Kombat deception? Is, oh man, the Deadly Alliance is now fighting each other?
No. Also, I like they didn't even wait like a second to start fighting. They haven't even completed the evil plan yet.
Well, Shang Tsung's dead now.
Well, yeah.
As he is wont to
Well,
do.
he's probably not dead.
And then this guy's here.
Yeah, he is. Reptile.
What?
Yeah. That was Reptile's story in Deadly Alliance. If you go through his whole own tutorial thing, is that vampire pirate lady tricks him into going and doing a bunch of her dirty work, and then he just stumbles into a cave with Blaze, and Blaze is like, yo, check out this dragon egg. And the dragon is all like, sup, Reptile, and then Reptile turns into Onaga.
Okay.
Reptile just does a run in and takes over.
Basically. Reptile hit the juice off screen in Deadly Alliance.
Oh, I guess Shang Tsung isn't dead.
Yeah, no, he just got his ass kicked, but he's fine.
He was in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of blood.
Hey, Raiden.
Yeah, he's back too, don't worry about it. Despite the fact that he totally did die. He got a tag team fatality performed on him. Also, Reptile is just over here no-selling these attacks.
Oh no, not all the terracotta people. One of them is probably Liu Kang.
Oh, right. I forgot who else is in this game.
There was only one chance left.
I'm sure there are a bunch of amazing characters in this
Oh,
video
there are some
game.
there are some real winners. I'm pretty sure Su Hao is in here, although I could be wrong about that.
Blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now
I know he was in the last
has
one,
what he needs.
but I think he was
Maybe
like
they, maybe they left him out of this one. God, I hope so.
I was the fool.
I seem to remember this one having an all-right cast.
I can destroy this threat.
I feel like the main thing about
Deception.
at least about Deadly Alliance, that I don't know if is carried over into this one, but Deadly Alliance had like half the cast locked at the start, which seemed really weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't remember what the situation with that is in this one. Also, again, with Reptile just no-selling that nuclear blast.
Hold on, let me press Y to create a Mortal Kombat Deception profile collection
Oh,
with a
right.
K.
So I want to say the excuse in-game is just that Onaga is invincible to projectiles. Like, if anyone had tried to punch him there, it probably would have worked. But they all just shot at him the whole cutscene, so nothing happened. Way to go, guys.
Missed opportunity, that classic is not spelled with a K. I love Puzzle Fighter.
No moo, no profiles.
Before we jump into the conquest, let's take a real quick look at our character situation here. Oh look, like half the cast is
I'm
locked
curious.
again.
Go figure. Oh wait, this one had the cool Sub-Zero.
Yeah, puzzle combat.
Yeah, this one had puzzle combat.
We got
Amazing.
Scorpion. We
And
got
chess combat, which
got-
I liked.
we got Underboob Melina here. We got Baraka. You were very right. That is a very cool Sub-Zero. We got Bo Raicho. We got Nightwolf, as promised on the
Yeah,
back of the
we do.
box. We got Ermac. I like his fighting styles of 2 Chinese martial arts and axe. We got Cabal. We got Ashra. We got Dairo.
Wait, did that just say Hungar?
Probably. It's a fighting style.
Yeah.
Being
Hungar.
hungry?
It's
God
the. I want to say Hungar is earthbending.
Yeah, from Avatar, the
Yeah.
one they based it on.
Yeah. Dairo. Steve Fox.
Yep. The
And-
bottom row is for new guys.
And Blade.
What the fuck is that guy's name even?
Darius.
Okay, right.
Alright. Profile required. How do I make a profile? Create a
trying to remember who
profile.
I'm trying to remember who the fuck is even unlockable in this game. So I know one of those over there is Noob Smoke, which is the tag team of Noob Saibot and Smoke.
Okay.
2 hands.
They're one character, and when you switch fighting styles, it tags the other one in.
That's alright.
I don't remember who the other locked. I know one of them is Raiden, obviously, but I don't remember the other people.
Let's make our icon be this weird red necklace, which is probably something really dumb.
It's probably one of the Kamidogu.
Probably.
By the way, want to guess what this entire story mode revolves around?
Is it the Kamidogu?
You gotta go collect the Kamidogu PFP.
Great. Remember my
Get out
code.
Dragon Radar. What was your code?
I hit the black button until I couldn't hit the black button anymore.
Alright. Yes, I am pretty sure you picked one of the Kamidogu.
Great.
Because, of course.
I love that they spelled content with a K, because of course they did.
Why wouldn't they?
Let me real quick bounce through some settings here.
Yeah, just be on the safe side.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the
Remember
combat
your
difficulty
code.
because
Write down your code in the manual. Oh,
I
remember those days?
my copy of this did not come with a manual, unfortunately.
Remember some manuals had like a zillion pages for notes?
Although it did come with a manual. Oh, that is the weirdest slider.
Should I even ask?
You can set individual red RGB levels, apparently, which seems really weird.
That is odd.
Alright, let's...
Do you think that the people at NetherRealm tried at least once to get to be able to label their stuff as downloadable content with a K?
I am sure
And then someone somewhere was like no for compatibility reasons or whatever.
I'm sure that is a thing that happened.
That was a discussion that someone had to have had.
Wouldn't make it past cert.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat Conquest.
Yeah, get ready. So, I don't remember exactly how this works. I think there
It'll-
is some amount of tutorializing, but I believe that there is also a lot of just actual fighting. It is not. It is not Deadly Alliance style.
It is not watch this weird monk dude wander through mountains and then tell you about fighting styles.
It is not that.
That dude's got some sick head bobs. Also, that guy in the background's just dancing.
Yeah. He's doing his katas.
That is not katas.
Whatever. According to the people in Mortal Kombat, it is. Oh, wait, no, that guy is just dancing. I was looking at another guy in the background from before because of the delay.
I love this fake Goro. It's
Yeah.
real good.
That is one of my favorite parts and one of the only parts I distinctly remember from the story mode. Is fake Goro is just two guys riding on each other's shoulders.
That is the right amount of stupid.
I like this vision of what dumb kids do in the Mortal Kombat universe to play around.
I'm Goro.
Reenact universal death matches. Who even told these kids about Goro? Oh wait, actually I know the answer to that.
Kung Lao.
No, you wish.
Liu Kang.
Oh, you wish.
Bo
You're not
Night
important enough.
Show.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You're not important enough to study with Liu Kang. You gotta go learn from Bo Raicho.
How you maneuver in combat. Now we tutorialize movement.
As you do. It's important to know how to move.
This is true.
Especially because I don't remember if this game has the 3D movement thing. They didn't go back to 2D until 9.
Ah, very good. Ah, very good.
Outstanding. Leaning fingers. That
Oh,
is
you're gonna see some really good stupid combo / attack names in this game.
There was a lot of blood coming out of your eyes.
He's fine.
Creature kick.
It's like a really uncomfortable way to stand.
Oh, very nice.
Gosh darn it, Ed Boon. That was mission complete with a C. That's cool.
Someone got fired over it.
I love used video games.
Oh? Did the game just break?
A little bit.
Fantastic.
We're gonna try that again.
Ah!
I do see a scratch, but luckily I have this cloth.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Meanwhile, I'm going to go finish in the kitchen real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Buffing out scratches with microfiber cloth. This is really not doing what I was hoping it would, but maybe it'll work. Let's see if that made it worse.
TFP, do you remember your code?
I do remember my code.
Looks like you got it.
It's the same code I used in The Deadly Alliance.
Oh, very nice.
So I guess we're gonna do this again and hope it gets past this. Hooray!
Do not
Come on.
Ah, very good.
Backwards dashing is difficult sometimes.
Ah, very good. Correct.
There's really a lot of blood for an eye.
Ah, very good.
Nope. Okay. Well, that's exciting. You know, normally I'm not one for the crazy digital future, but this is one instance where it's like, you know, maybe this all digital future isn't so bad.
In the all digital future, all your games fail at once because your hard drive dies. Yeah, there's just a weird tiny scratch just right in the middle of the disc. We're gonna give this one more shot, and if this doesn't work, which I'm gonna assume it will not, I'm gonna edit the video thing and then play weird other things. Which is a real bummer. Alternately, just try out chess combat or puzzle combat.
You. Ah, very good. Do not assume.
It is really demanding on the timing for the backstep in this game for unknown reasons.
Ah, very good. Ah, very good.
time it gave me 150 jade coins. Also, I guess we're going to try chess combat. Because that's weird. That it would work up until that one specific point. Place my what? Boy, this is weird. This is a very weird form of chess. I just want this to be known.
Fight!
Oh no.
Takes the square.
I lost the Mortal Kombat and then they destroyed my piece.
That is an odd form of chess.
Fight!
Oh god.
Player 2 takes the square.
What is that? Is there a knight equivalent that can like hop over dudes? No. Cool. this is a video game. Oh, please stop. Hey, I actually want to fight.
Takes the square.
I'm the best at chess fights.
I'm back. Sorry, what? I got distracted by you saying you're the best at chess fights. What happened?
Conquest just breaks after the tutorial, so I decided to try out chess combat.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Did you already figure out the secret to chess combat?
Is it that it's kind of terrible?
Well, that, but also just make the pawn whoever you're best with.
I missed that part because I tried to like make everybody fit like. Oh, Nightwolf.
You tried to
knows-
make an actual chess set.
Well, because like Nightwolf knows magic, so he's probably a sorcerer.
Oh, I see.
Baraka is, you know, a race of grunts.
Yeah.
So I made Baraka the grunts, and now I'm realizing my mistake.
See, I also always made Baraka the grunts, but that's because I'm actually pretty good with Baraka.
Oh,
As good as anyone can be with Baraka.
There's like a chess timer here.
Alright, so we've got chess playing AI. What if we hook one of those up to this?
Yes. Do that.
I want to see Google's DeepMind take on Mortal Kombat chess.
I would
Yeah,
love
this
to.
is a job for a Silicon Valley startup.
I really like that the Native American knows Taekwondo.
Why wouldn't he?
You know, that Native American combat style.
I mean, he grew up in the modern day. I think.
Are you saying that he's not a time traveler?
I can't say that for sure.
Player 2 takes the square.
I'm also realizing that you should have put a character that you like but suck with as your shifter, because apparently you just never get to play as a shifter because they just turn into whoever you poked.
For the record, and it's not a high bar, but I would say this is definitely the best of the 3D Mortal Kombat games on the PS2 era. Like, between this and Deadly Alliance and Armageddon, this is definitely the one you would actually want to play if you were going to play one.
Fight!
Ouch. Oh, please stop hitting me with an axe.
Oh, the weapons are so bad.
I know in Deadly Alliance they mentioned that, like, if you use the weapon, then, like, you take more damage. Which seems like, why would you ever do that?
So, I think you take more damage, but you don't take chip damage or something like that. Or, like, I think when you're using a weapon, you deal more chip damage. But also, if the other person is using a weapon, they don't take the chip damage when they block a weapon. It's a weird thing. There was something about it for sure, but I don't remember if it stuck around for this game. Also, a lot of people could just like stab you and leave their weapon in you, and it would just do damage over time for the rest of the match.
It's messed up.
That's real messed up.
Ouch. Hey, don't conjure lightning me, Nightwolf. That's not. He conjure lightning me.
Rough.
What?
You seem confused.
One of the just open spell list popped up on the screen for a second. I don't know how to do that.
You should
Oh,
learn.
there we go.
It's important.
Oops, nope. Kill. No, don't sacrifice. Kill this guy. I guess I can't because he's standing on a power or whatever.
Maybe?
That's dumb. I really kind of just want this to be over, so I'm just going to start sending what I assume is the king equivalent, like, just around
Are you just trying to get Ermac killed?
a little bit.
Also, I just realized, on that list of characters it had on the back,
Yep.
aren't most of those people locked?
Sindel was.
Well, I'm not sure, but I could have sworn, was Scorpion locked?
No.
Okay. For some reason I thought he was, which would be really stupid, but I wouldn't put it past them. When all else fails, just send him Sub-Zero.
Player 1 takes the square.
At least he looks rad in this game, though,
That's true.
because he kind of just turned into Shredder.
Alright. Ermac versus Ken. We do it.
Ken's gonna get it done.
Probably. I have, like, none health.
We'll just get a perfect, it's fine.
Oh, right. Ermac. That famous Glitch character using an axe.
As he does.
This is a very flat... Oh, okay.
Did you explode?
I was gonna say this was a very flaccid fatality, but then Steve Fox kicked Ermac's head off.
Anything is better than the creative fatalities from Armageddon.
Now let's play Puzzle Fighter. Oh,
Yeah,
look,
see, that is a much better idea.
look at the tiny... Well, there's Sindel as an unlocked character by default.
Huh. Oh, right, Lee May is in this game. This is the game where Lee May does her heel turn. I forgot.
Look at that
What is-
fire effect.
I want to say she was. Now I'm gonna have to go to the Mortal Kombat wiki.
It's always a place you rarely want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a puzzle fighter, not Puyo Puyo. That's where I'm making mistakes here.
Okay, yeah, she was in Deadly Alliance. I totally
Yes.
forgot whether she was or not. So, yeah, Deadly Alliance, she was a hero. This one, she does a heel's turn.
No.
Because she thinks Onaga's hot, and they get together.
I mean,
He's a dragon man, you know? He's gonna be emperor. You do what you gotta do. Move on up in the world.
I realize I may have made a fatal error, but it's okay.
I thought you were good at puzzle games.
I thought I was too. Oh, yeah. Caution! With a K!
I am bummed that the Conquest mode is bugged.
Yeah.
Because that's a fun, dumb time. And you kind of get to go around and see what all the characters are doing, like, in between the games, which is actually kind of hilarious. There's some really good, dumb bullshit going on. He only broke like 4 pieces with that combo, and it still dropped a ton on his side. Standards for this game seem low.
Oh no, now he's sending pieces to me. That's not how this is supposed to go.
So I cannot remember what you even do when you get your super.
I really like a green puzzle fighter crew thing. That'd be nice. Oh, wait, there's one. Oh! I hate you, Nightwolf.
Everyone does.
That's okay, because I killed him.
Good.
Oh no, never mind. Round 2.
Why would there be a...
I think Ermac just kicked Nightwolf in the dick.
Probably.
Seems like a thing that just happened. Well, that's unfortunate.
I really like watching the dumb fight happen at the bottom of the screen, though.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I'm so bad at actual Puzzle Fighter. As I just like to get distracted by the actual animations.
Comboed the heck out of Nightwolf. I have a super. Apparently my super just makes the entire board go away. That's cool. Oh dear. Hi, Nightwolf. He's proven that he knows how to play. Oops.
I was trying to think of how you unlock characters in this, but it's probably just in the crypt. Because it's always just in the crypt.
So
Which is fine, I like the crypt.
I wish.
Hmm?
I wish the crypt was a little better about surfacing a little bit more about like what you might get, which I realize is probably part of the fun of the crypt. Is it's pre-loot boxes.
Yeah.
This is going somewhat badly now.
I could be wrong on this, but I think this may have been before the crypt had like 15 different kinds of currency.
No, because that is in Deadly Alliance.
Oh, I really thought there was one where they had the crypt but only had the one coin.
MK9 had a crypt like that.
Oh, okay. They went back to the multiple coins for
MKX?
King, right?
I don't know. I
I know they had all they hit the weird adventure gamey thing to it, where it's like a first-person dungeon crawl through the crypt.
I did the Ermac.
Yep.
I did the
All of these
fatality.
puzzle fighter things have big dumb stage fatalities. Like there's one where you're just fighting, and there's two big meat grinders on each side of the screen.
This one just has lightning. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
That's enough of the puzzle fighter.
probably enough puzzle fighter.
And unfortunately, we're just gonna go over here to the info and settings, and real quickly just change the name here to.
Yeah, because that's not happening.
Day stay 601-18. I love technical problems. But let's play some weird Xbox games, because I haven't streamed off the old big green thing in a while.
What have they even put out for that lately? Well, I mean, nothing, but you know what I mean.
What have I picked up for it lately?
Yes.
This game that I just popped in, and I hope works. Now loading. From your friends and mine at Cavia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is this the, Oh, you just mentioned it. That beat-down Fists of Vengeance or whatever?
Yep. Oh my goodness, there's a versus mode.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Hmm?
You can turn blood and injury effects off per gender of character.
Huh.
Weird.
That is odd.
Also, it's like one of the only games I've ever played that subtitles defaulted to on, and that's cool.
It's nice.
How polite of you to use the hotline to contact me. I'm already quite aware of the cartel.
Revolver Ocelot.
Don't you lose any sleep over this. The gears are already turning. I've got some of my best soldiers on the case. It's all going according to plan.
All according to Keikaku. Item chicken. What?
Why do they have a picture of all the main characters just posing awesomely together?
I don't know. We're gonna be this lady because she looks the coolest.
Also, her special is Gatling Kick,
Yep.
with 2 T's for some reason.
One fuck up could get us killed.
You doubting me? A big deal's definitely going down here.
The cartel's behind this. They're looking to take control of the city from my family. We can't allow that. This city belongs to us, and we gotta keep it that way.
We
The
all
guy
know your
looks like he
father
fell
is
out
here.
of the bouncer.
You don't need to go bragging.
I have confused this game with the bouncer more than once.
Time to open the gates of hell.
Seems a little melodramatic, dude. It's probably not the gates of hell in this weird, I say that, but then I just remembered, like, that weird...
It is a Cavia game.
Well, yeah, and also I was gonna mention, like, that weird Final Fight Xbox game that had, like, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse in it.
Well, yeah, but they were just drug-fueled genetic mutants. They weren't the actual 4 Horsemen or anything.
But they were definitely themed after the 4 Horsemen, and that's
Well,
weird.
yeah, clearly. They had big dumb tattoos of their boss names on them.
That guy
At
likes...
least one of them did.
That guy likes dropping the F-bomb.
These are all cartel members.
I know that, dumbass. I just want to know how the hell this happened. Maybe they heard you were coming and couldn't bear to look at your ugly face. What the hell you say
What the hell you say to me?
Knock that shit off. You forget why we even came here. What about the drugs?
What about the
Sure,
drugs?
I see anything laying around. Must be gone already.
Gone. Who the hell took the shite?
These poor bastards apparently.
This is some writing.
Look around, man. Even a stupid ass like you can see what happened. You piece of crap.
Shut the hell up, both of you!
I like that guy started wondering
Guys,
where the hell the
we're
shite went,
surrounded.
and then called that guy a piece of crap.
What are you talking about?
Our family. Why are they here?
Eugene, what are you doing here?
Ah yes, the very intimidating gang member, Eugene.
It's all a setup. We fell right into a trap.
Terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm afraid you're right.
Kill them.
We'll be a big target if we stick together. Split up!
I dig that guy's glasses. They look kind of Geordie LaForge-ish, even though they're totally not.
Worf.
Any.
You're going down.
Had sick flip kicks. And bad camera controls. But that's okay.
Great.
Whoop. Hold on, I'm a very small lady. Let me pick up this I-beam. Boink. That's not that. Not that way.
That I-beam seems like a bad weapon. I mean, it worked when you hit him, but unwieldy to say the least.
Not that way either.
This dwarf sure does have a lot of iron bars.
What does that say? Looks like it's blocked off from the other side. Oh, here's people.
Boy, I sure hope this is just a disconnect and not a freeze.
No?
I've been sitting here for like 30 seconds in BB tag with everything locked in the same place.
Great.
Use the Devastator when you're surrounded.
Is that a transformer?
Well,
Yes.
oh, it's Surprise Rose.
Also, did you just stab CM Punk?
Potentially.
CM Punk gets for leading all those chants. Yeah, this might be bad. And not just because CM Punk got stabbed.
Did you like hard lock a PS4 or something?
Possible. Well, no, it's a soft lock because I can still go back to the menu and everything. But
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No way you're getting away.
Shit!
the system that is, but BB
idea
Tag
what-
seems to have kind of shit itself.
Any idea what caused it?
Just got laggy and then they froze up entirely. So I'm guessing bugs.
No clear culprit, like, say, a character jumping and then flying off screen or anything weird.
What the fuck? How is that even possible?
Should I even ask what just happened?
I held down the share button to try and start recording it, and all of a sudden the game came back.
All of a sudden, this became a fighting game.
It was always a fighting game.
I am very confused.
Okay, the Gatling kick is really dumb.
And now when I won, it froze up again.
I ate a piece of chicken and I gained pride.
There was a disconnect in there somewhere.
Oh god, the Gatling kick is like a dumb bicycle kick.
Yep. Now we're having a knife fight. Oops, and then I threw my knife.
Gotta be honest, I usually lose a lot of pride when I eat chicken.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this knife fight is getting rough.
A little bit. Like, kicked off his sunglasses. You even trying?
Over there. Get him.
Game looks fun.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I don't know if it's like fun to play, but it's aesthetically fun.
I like that it apparently is packed to the brim with dumb dress-up stuff, and there is a system for murdering NPCs to remove them permanently from the game,
What the hell is Eugene doing there? Why was
This
he
is
trying
true.
to kill me?
which apparently will also get the police to chase you down and arrest you. As you'd expect.
Testing me. What? Why is this happening?
When people mix the English and Japanese voices and the characters are just talking to each other like nothing's going on.
Oh, I love that.
Can you set, like, voices on a per character level?
And
Late.
It's weird.
Don't you know how dangerous it is?
That's why I love the Tekken 7 story mode. It's just everyone speaking different languages and everyone can understand it just fine.
You know, it can be hard to disappear all the time without people talking.
Just a three-way conversation in Japanese, English, and Italian happening in the same room.
Everything just
That-
the way you taught
That's
me.
my favorite bit of that dumb story
If
mode
somebody
is
did follow me,
Nina and Heihachi talking to Claudio in 3 different languages, and
Well,
everyone
how was the plan?
understands each other somehow.
everything's set. The deal goes down tomorrow night. It all happens right here at the harbor warehouse. 5 of us, including me, are going in. They shouldn't give us any trouble.
So is this like a flashback or
Well,
something?
Do I
don't
seem
know.
useful now?
Also,
Seems like it.
when I was wearing a suit, I was like, oh, my
You've
lady
really
is totally
outdone
like
yourself this
King.
time.
That's cool. And now
just
that
continue
she's
to
not
keep a
wearing a
low
suit, she just
profile.
looks like BJN
It's all
A
for you, Eugene.
from Garo.
Everything I do.
No. It's for us, baby. For us.
Eugene, after this job's over,
I know.
was everything up until now a lie? Was I being used?
Everything is lies.
Did he just dump me? No, he wouldn't do that.
Most people aren't ready for me just hitting jump C like 20 times in a row.
Tried to kill me.
I find that a lot of people aren't expecting that, at least from the days when I played Uniel and I won a match doing nothing but jump seeing with Waldstein, rather. Also, I'm really glad that Waldstein still has the wonkiest hitboxes in video games, based off of that tweet from Ben.
This game is so good.
I remain really unsure about it.
Like buy you in TFP copies, Uniel style.
I think it's a bit too expensive for that.
I could have just fought that dude in the middle of the street, I guess. Which street are we going to? Oh, Downtown Street. Hold on, let me go to the Rag Shack.
So apparently if you go to negotiate with someone and then go to beat down, you can just murder them.
Great.
So just keep that in mind. The Rag Shack is a pretty good name for a clothing store.
Apparently, she doesn't like selling to gangsters, or mobsters, rather.
You're going down.
Oh,
And why are you in this part of town?
now we fight.
Alternately, why are you in this town?
Now I have a stick. And you... Where did you get the pipe from? I just ran over a bunch of corpses.
That guy was just loaded with weapons. He was ready.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
really appreciate that lady's pipe-based offense.
Respect the pipe. The whole established 1930.
It's a long-running bar.
Look at that guy. This looks like a fight's gonna just break out at some point. Like, look at this room
This
once...
bar has a big wide-open floor for fighting.
Yeah.
Also, it's a bar. Why would a fight not break out in a bar?
You smell like blood. Blood and violence. Changing clothes makes it harder for police and mobsters to spot you.
It's true.
It's like the opposite of Metal Gear Solid 3. like your camo index goes above 100%.
I just realized, though, this is pretty terrible because it means you can't wear the rad suit.
Hey, but if I take off... I wonder if I can leave the pants on. Oh, I probably shouldn't, because I'm...
Well, you can just go over to the rag shack once you change.
This is true.
Buy something more appropriate.
Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Because there's probably more whatevers to... whatever.
It's probably fine.
Wearing a choker makes me less recognizable.
Maybe you have a very distinctive neck.
I also like that you have individual earring slots for left and right ears. It's like Saints Row up in here.
Yeah.
Hello.
I like the idea that putting on gloves makes you look less like a mobster.
Hi.
You're that wanted criminal everyone's talking about. Part-time informant, full-time party girl. Woo!
Yeah.
Get my hands on the police blacklist. That's an interesting combination of people. Every ex-con, punk, criminal, ingrate, and asshole. Food in prison sucks.
That's probably true.
Yeah?
Okay, that's cool. I like this save conceit. Hold on, let me check my criminal level. Oh, I'm
Oh, Lord.
I'm a noob criminal.
Aww.
I'm trying to reach the title of Criminal Lord. Nope.
What?
Okay.
I really appreciate any game with an in-game conceit for saving.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate Deadly Premonition's thing of just calling the head office and reporting in.
Being like, hey,
What's the
weird...
developer on this? I missed that.
Cavia. Cavia.
Aha. Yeah, they're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yoko Taro himself.
So when does this tie in to the Drakengard timeline?
Yeah, I was about to say, I've known some Cavia games with heavy stabbing before. Amongst other things.
I like that this lady now doesn't recognize you.
Yep. Get a kind of grungy...
Buy pants.
You're totally right. I like how jeans make me more suspicious. But one-leg jeans One-leg jeans, less
no
suspicious than
gangster-
regular jeans.
No gangster would ever wear asymmetrical jeans.
Leather pants makes me look less suspicious, by the way. Or sorry, snug leather.
Are both of those numbers at the top constantly in sync with each other?
I think they wouldn't be for specific clothes, but these ones are. Oh man. I don't have a lot of money. This is unfortunate.
Well, you could just buy some jeans.
They were
Which
$300 jeans.
The Rag Shack is marked up their prices quite a bit.
Apparently. We'll keep the B. Janae tank top for a bit while I run off and try to get more money.
I'll be back in a second.
That's as far as you go.
That guy's a cop.
Captain Chester, we've surrounded and cut off the suspect as you ordered.
Good job, officer. You've got balls, I'll tell you that. You planned on busting up the cartel
Cops.
deal and taking the goods yourself.
Captain Chester.
Never thought you'd go to all that trouble and then surrender so easily.
How did you already get arrested? You just changed. See, this is why you should have gone for the one-legged jeans.
Oh, my stomach.
Take this scum in and throw away the key.
Just gonna punch the door off its hinges?
Yep.
That should work. I don't know why that's not working. Maybe you've got to do the Gatling kick.
This guy with a faux hawk.
Gatling kick is such a cool name for what turned out to be a terrible move.
Yep.
Damn Captain Chester's no different. No one knows how important I really am. It's all your fault. You and your jailbreaks. That's why I get no respect. I am a victim of circumstance.
What is
and it's
happening?
your fault. You can't get away. I'm gonna make you feel pain like you never even imagined.
Oh, please let this... Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess we're having a sick one-on-one fight here. Guess what? And Gatling kick him.
I like that he politely let you out of the cell.
Yep.
Defeat Wendell. I feel like Wendell did not know what he was getting into.
I also agree with
Getting
that.
juggled and wall bounced.
And he pulled out a nightstick? Oh no.
You even trying?
I leveled up.
Leg sweep. Nice move, Wendell.
Sure.
Have you been getting experience for the other fights or just this one?
I don't know. I got the blacklist.
Yeah.
Was it on the cop?
It was on the cop.
Makes sense.
Is this like another place where I can like beat up and then break through? I don't know.
Can you set other people free from jail?
There's no one else in this jail.
Aww. Oh, huh. So now you've got 100 for the cop wanted, but 29 on the criminal wanted.
Yes.
I wonder if you go and change...
I think it's because
I
I'm...
wonder if that means you can go get your wanted level up with one outfit for, like, the cops, and then switch out of it.
I think it's because I'm in the police station that my wanted
Okay.
level is, like, huge.
Goddamn pug!
Yeah, there's a warrant for my arrest, apparently.
Can you go get plastic surgery? Because at this point, I think it's the only way this is really going to work out.
You joke, but I'm pretty sure I was reading a thing about plastic surgery actually being a thing in this game.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cop. I like that the cops are all clones.
Yep. Or triplets.
That too, could be.
I got the drink bee. And $12.
So are those cops unconscious or dead?
That's a great question.
I don't think we're actually going to get an answer.
Probably not.
Cleared the chapter. You should have gone on the rampage through the police station while you were in there.
Hi.
Under siege.
Oh, hey.
That sounds serious. You're back in the hole.
Yep. Remember when I was like, man, I bet there's going to be a fight in this bar at some point.
Beat up this guy in the bar.
Diminish your foe's pride gauge to prepare for negotiation.
Yay!
Is the pride gauge the one that's on fire?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Negotiation okay. We're gonna... You work for me now.
Ralph.
All right, I'll do what you say.
Okay, let's hit it.
Although, honestly, you probably should have just, like, mugged him or something.
Probably. I should have robbed him.
Well, now you can go rob everyone on the streets.
That's true.
You got experience for recruiting Ralph.
Now Ralph's in my party.
Great. I guess.
The B-list option has been added to my menu. In the Bonviert. What? Oh, hey, the Saints. The Saints are here. Great.
Oh, good. Go get Kinsey on the team.
Yeah. I was reading weird things about that Agents of Mayhem game.
Yeah, they added Kinsey, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of the Saints Row characters in the game.
I like that Kenzie's Agents of Mayhem codename is apparently
Teacup.
no safe
I thought it
word.
was
Her,
there's
her,
something
her
related
license
to
plate
Teacup in
is
her movie
Teacup.
thing. Okay. In the little intro movie that they did for like, hey, we're adding Kinsey to the game, there was something Teacup related.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hardcore shit, kid.
Speaking of Kinsey,
Okay. Man,
Saints Row 4 is the best.
I'm glad you knew exactly what I was laughing at without me even having to say.
It's the best.
Hello.
Learn a new move? Oh, I'm not strong enough to handle it.
Hello.
I like that you can just go learn the new moves at the bar.
Knuckle Master!
What? You are going to have to be more specific with what the hell that means. Oh, now I see it.
Someone's got to master them knuckles.
He's in the
not
station
chuckle.
zone.
I also like how I'm apparently type Gina. Felipe is type Negotiator. Ames is type Boxer. Ralph is type Grappler. Stark is type Knuckle Master.
Oh wait, go get Krieger.
He's a juggler. And Jonesy. And Strider? Oh, this video game is very stupid, but I kind of love it.
This is silly, but it's kind of what I expect from Cavia. And the gameplay seems better than a lot of their other early games, so you know. Like Grr.
He's a grappler.
That makes sense.
But no, look at King here. He's a car
Yeah, I know.
thief. As is Miles. That's a good name for a car thief.
Yeah.
No data on Rico. Wooly. Oh, hey, Rob. And Cassie. And Scorpion.
Please tell me it's just actually Scorpion.
It is not, sadly.
Damn it.
Jason G. Oh, these are the other playable characters down here. Alright. Where was I going? Going up with Brad near the train station, head for the gas station. Okay. Yo, Brad. Oh, that's not the train station. It's the abandoned subway station. Where is this train station?
Ah,
Oh, it's probably up in the station zone.
that makes sense.
You, Brad?
What?
You're not Brad. Are you Brad?
What?
I hate stairs. I agree with you, man. Whoa! These cars are zipping! Oh God! Are you Brad? You're Brad!
Jesus Christ, you're right about those cars. The fuck, people?
Separate from Ralph. What up, Brad?
Brad has fallen on some hard times.
But he does have like a sick Yakuza tattoo.
That's always a plus, I guess. How much do you think a sick Yakuza tattoo costs? Also, your police wanted level is still 100%.
Yeah.
Man, I have no idea how much any tattoo costs.
I also don't really know how much any tattoo costs, but
Yeah.
I don't like needles.
Minimum hundreds of dollars.
So
Hmm?
I don't like needles. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not a huge fan of needles, but I'm used to them now, so... You know, from all the heroin.
yep.
Do you use heroin with a needle? I don't know. I thought you, like, melted it in a spoon. Is that meth? I don't know how drugs work. Is that a... Okay, I thought that man was a clown for a second. You got this man with an incredibly garish suit. And then kill Warren.
Why would I kill Warren?
No, you don't.
Because nobody named Warren is good. Name one good Warren.
Warren G. Harding.
You could have just stopped at Warren G as well, but...
Yeah. Oh, look at Brad animate there. That was something. Oh. Settle down, Warren.
Oh, you can't destroy Warren's pride.
Yeah. Oh no. I can't grab him and then go, oh God, and then he punches me. And hold on. Oh no. Don't kill me. Oh, he killed me.
Oh, rough. See, I told you not to trust Warrens.
Oh, but now I'm Brad v. Warren.
That you're playing as Brad.
He just pull out like a gun, and why is his hands glowing?
I feel like there are systems in this game you're not aware of.
Probably. Ouch, ouch.
He's got the glow.
He is...
Brad does not seem like he has a great moveset. In fact, it kind of seems like Brad only has the one move.
Eat it, Warren.
Hey, get back here, pussy!
Doing work.
That wasn't so hard.
Man, Warren kicked your asses. Brad, why are you so old? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You got the drugs.
I got the drugs.
Perfect.
How
You
do
also
I heal up?
You have no health. Maybe all those drink bees? You got a bunch of drink bees. Wow, you got $1,500. You could go buy like 4 or 5 pairs of pants.
Hello.
Oh, nothing new's come in. Darn. Let's save the game real quick in case I die.
Which is not unlikely.
Before I figure out how to heal. Actually, I bet it's order a drink. That's what I'm gonna guess.
That seems likely.
I disagree with this tier list of alcohol. No one's life is restored by drinking vodka.
Maybe it's working off like Max Payne logic, and you're just ignoring the injuries.
Whoa. Speedy cars.
Oh man, this movie sounds rad.
Hold on, because I just realized I can't hear anybody.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. How long has that been going on? You can't answer because you can't hear me. But anyways.
Come on, headphones. Find the receiver.
Nice.
There we go. Now I can hear people
Back.
again.
Great.
The headphones are weird.
Yeah. Well, I know you could at least hear me back during the Warren fight.
Yep. It was shortly after that. Because I didn't
Also,
hear
man,
any reaction to you got the drugs.
Oh, I did in fact react to the You Got the Drugs. I was pretty excited about it.
It should have still gone out on the stream, so that's good.
Yeah.
But
I like that you are still all fucked up.
You got the power.
You're in here modeling your new clothes, like bleeding profusely from the nose. What is the dragon vest?
Let's find out. It's got a sick dragon on it.
Nice.
It does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a pretty cool dragon vest. It's like a sick button-up shirt, but with dragons.
Yep. You get a sick denim shirt. I get a suit.
Also, hopefully there is like a better clothing shop somewhere in this town.
Yeah. This is like all my money, but whatever. Look at how dope I look.
I was gonna ask what happened if you went to the Mafia suit, but then I see it's the one you already own, so...
Yeah. Can I sell the drugs? No.
Probably not to the lady at the clothing store. Wait, S anklets?
Yeah.
Can you cosplay Blanca?
Now I have... Well, no, I can't, because I have $74.
You don't have enough money.
Oh. Dang it.
Well, you gotta go find someone to sell those drugs to.
That one took me a second to get where you were going with that as well.
To be fair, it was kind of a stretch. But also, while I was mysteriously muted, I discovered a movie that looks radical.
Oh?
Which is apparently a movie coming out, like, in a few days.
Oh?
Called Hotel Artemis.
Yes! Actually, I've
which
seen
has
that
an
trailer.
amazing cast and a radical plot. Because the only thing this plot summary is just in the near future, this nurse runs a secret hospital for criminals in LA called Hotel Artemis.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that this cast list has Jeff Goldblum as the Wolf King.
Yes.
Oh my.
I've never heard of this movie until just now, but it looks awesome.
So, you know how people like to complain about the, The...
What? I can't hear you.
Yeah, well, because I'm trying to think... But, like, that was the one time that one of those little trailers before the trailers, like, actually sold me on a movie, because their little pre-trailer trailer was just them running through the entire cast.
It's a good cast.
Yeah, and so that, like, because normally I just skip those as soon as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But that one I actually watched, because, like, after I saw, like, Charlie Day, Dave Bautista, Sofia Boutella, and Jeff Goldblum. I was like, what is this?
You even trying?
I robbed that man and I leveled up.
Good work.
I really don't
But
know
yeah.
what attributes I should be like focusing on.
I feel like stamina wouldn't be bad because that's probably your health.
Seems likely.
But also, I'm not sure if they're actually increasing until you get one of the big stars. Like, I'm not sure if this is a situation where the little stars count for anything, or if the big stars are just there to be, like, you know, a record of, hey, you have this many already. Oh? Can you just take the drugs?
No, I can't.
Damn.
They're listed under other.
But I like that they're there.
Yeah.
Yo,
Lizard!
Alright, I'll be right back.
Gonna fight Lizard. Oh, please stop.
okay, fine, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
Jesus, dude.
No, you don't.
This is the worst interrogation.
Don't harm the Mohawk. I'll tell you everything.
Also, I should probably go back to the bar and drink a drink of some description, because I'm running low on health and dollars. Actually, can I just, items, heal... Use on me, yes please. There we go. Oh no, bad trips. Oh geez, I'm super drunk, I guess.
Did you finally run into Lizard?
I did.
How'd that go?
I interrogated him and he told me that weapon attacks can only be blocked by other weapons, and I hated the part where that was what he that was his answer. And then I healed myself with drink B and I'm on a bad trip.
Oh, is drink B just beer?
Probably.
Or all of the cops just carrying beers in their pockets for whenever they got to go on break?
Probably. Now we're gonna fight while I'm tripping, so this will be great.
That seems great. Beat someone down. I want to see you murder a man.
Oh, everything's all slow motion.
Oh, well,
That's-
that seems honestly like kind of an advantage.
Yeah.
Slow-mo Gatling kick. Oh no, you got grabbed. You got. But I grabbed him.
You know what?
Fight is dumb.
This guy does
Oh,
look
he-
super dumb. Let's try out a beatdown.
Have you seen that clip of I think it's from PWG or whatever, or PGW,
PWG.
where everyone is just fighting in slow motion
Yes.
for an extended period of time.
You suck for real and are also dead.
Killed that man. And then you told his dead body it sucked. You've learned from Shao Kahn.
Oh, I'm back up to 100% cop.
Well, you did just murder a man in the streets.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta do that.
You stole a bottle?
Yeah. Hey,
The problem is that may have made your rad suit wanted.
probably, but I think there
So
are.
your wanted level seems based around the outfit you were wearing.
I think there are ways to
There must be some way to
Yeah.
make clothes less wanted.
Oh, geez, that was awesome.
Maybe you have to launder them. Is that another clothing store right there?
I think so.
This says Killer Gear.
We're gonna rob Javier here.
That's all I got, man. That's it.
Which was going to more than double my money.
Nice. You can hopefully go buy something rad at Killer Gear.
You suck for real.
Suck.
Oh wait, when you said double your money, it was because you had almost no money. Never
Yeah.
mind. I thought it was just that guy was loaded.
Because the suit was super expensive.
Yeah. Really need to find a place to sell those drugs.
I really do.
Where would you go to sell drugs?
Now we're on all of the watch lists as we're having this conversation.
I feel like Station Zone isn't a bad choice.
I don't think that's how you spell do-rag.
To be fair, they also misspelled thief
This is true.
in a game about criminals.
Glacé.
Oh, you can buy a hat. Oh, they don't have a really good hat though.
They really don't. Let's take a look at some regular glacé. That's awesome.
Wraparound. What does wraparound looks like? Oh.
Well, let's. Oh, I don't have enough money for the wraparound.
Oh, so you can't even check. Damn.
I can get a lip piercing.
I do like the glasses though, just the normal ones.
Yeah. Wow, this is so in depth for the customization.
I'm into it.
You can get a belt.
Yeah.
Let's get the sunglasses real quick. Because those look the raddest.
I like that you do not own the Gina belt.
That is, you know, something. Can I sell this dude drugs? No.
The guy at Killer Gear would probably want some drugs.
I cannot sell that dude drugs. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Hello, Ortiz. Now we fight. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my face. Oh, my back. Nope. I'm mashing this grab button to try and grab counter, but it's not really working. Ouch.
No one really knows how grab counters work.
God. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That guy pedigreed me to death.
Rough.
You will beg for your life. If you don't beg for your life, it's game over. But you may
Is this the
incur
end?
trauma.
Shit.
Oh, that's only if you get defeated and your pride gauge is at 0.
I think it's
only
or.
raw chicken. Oh, okay.
This game seems weird, but in a way I can kind of get behind.
Yeah.
you laughing about?
Sorry,
over
I scrolled back because I had actually completely missed that fight. That man hit you with a pedigree.
there? Yeah. I was not kidding when I was like, he pedigreed me to death.
It's just, wasn't expecting it to literally. Okay, yeah. Just random thugs on the streets throwing out pedigrees. Does this game secretly take place in the Lucha Underground universe?
I mean, probably.
It's gonna start running into masked wrestlers in bar fights.
Alright, as cool as that is, we're gonna try something probably as weird, probably not as cool.
Ah.
I like you, Beatdown. You got spunk.
It is a cool looking game that I honestly kind of want to try out now.
I think there's a PS2 version.
That makes sense.
Not, saying that one of those consoles is much easier to do emulator things on.
What? No, that's ridiculous. There is no easy console to emulate.
Of course not.
I say that because every emulator I've ever run has crashed.
Strap in. Now loading.
Oh no.
What? What do you think my strap in is, some kind of comment on what this may or may not be? Hey, this game's a work of fiction.
Oh.
Hey, Sega though. Sega's cool.
Oh yeah, they've never put out anything bad.
No, AM2. People like AM2.
AM2, not A2M?
Not A2M. AM2.
All right, very important distinction.
Very important distinction. Oh, look at that. Shots viewer.
Oh.
Toggle the settings of the thumbsticks. Look and move. What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I was gonna make a joke when you were playing that beatdown game
About
of
how
like
that
it
was
almost.
It's like good Shenmue.
I was actually gonna make a joke of it's like some kind of weird super proto, like really weird Yakuza spin-off or something. It's like there are aspects of it that seem Yakuza-esque.
Yeah.
It's like, that's alright. But then you switch to what is actually bad Yakuza.
Yeah. I said it was going to be weird. I did not say... I said it was probably not going to be as cool.
And you were probably right on both counts. But hey, you can get off that boat.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I bet if you look at the release dates of Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2, or, like, I bet Guts was still on the boat longer.
Let's take a look. You know more about Berserk than I do.
Let me just find...
Alright, Shenmue was 1999. Shenmue 2, the Xbox version, was 2002. So, 3 years on this boat.
We make absolutely sure of exactly when Guts got onto this boat.
Alright, I forgot they're doing HD ports of Shenmue 1 and 2 for some reason.
It's alright. Let me find out exactly which chapter it was that involved getting on the boat. I'm going to assume it is this chapter called On Board. Let me make sure. Hold on. Actually, there's a thread here that might just answer this. At the end of episode 278 in volume 32, they boarded the ship. Not sure on the exact date, but that episode was released around July or August of 2006. So they've been on the boat for the last 9 years.
Yep.
They said that 2 years ago.
And when did they get off the boat? Because that happened.
Like, last year.
So 10 years on the boat?
South Command Quarter.
Yes.
Gen 10 apartment.
I believe it may have actually been exactly 10 years, because I want to say that they got on the boat, like, the year I graduated high school, and then got off the boat on my 10-year when my 10-year reunion happened.
Oh, that's what it means by look and move. That needs to not happen. Hold on. Options. Move. Wait, what?
The longest break between Berserk chapters was 67 weeks.
There we go. That's what I want. Video games.
Traveler, stay and listen to a song.
Yes.
What is happening in the Shenmue?
Okay, so, they got off the boat, apparently, in 2015 in chapter 342. So they were on the boat since 2008. So yeah, 7-ish years.
Either way, Guts was on the boat longer than Rio was on the boat.
Where
It's
are
true.
you headed to?
I'm looking for a place called One's Eye.
Do you know any sailors by any chance?
Is
Oh
that
wait, sorry.
way.
Thank you very much.
Man. It's Shenmue.
Welcome to Hong Kong.
I don't think that's how you pronounce that.
Are you a lone boy? You need a place to stay?
Need a tour? It'll be cheap.
All of these people look creepy.
Why do you have a folder button?
I don't know.
Handsome.
What happens if you hit the folder button?
I think that was what I hit, and that's what pulled up the
Oh,
notebook.
okay.
Someone just took a picture.
But then there's
of you.
also a button that looks like a notebook
He's
next to
going
the folder
try and
button.
Sell it to you later. He'll be persistent, but you don't have to buy
The-
it.
Oh, that man's face. All of these people's faces.
Not all
One of the
people are
buttons
nice
was
in
the
Hong
menu,
Kong.
I understand.
and the other one was the notebook.
If you need a place to stay, try that Free Stay Lodge.
If you need a place to stay, try the Free Stay Lodge.
Free Stay Lodge?
Oh yeah, that
You
seems
can
like the place
always
you'd want to
stay there
go.
for free.
Try the Great
You are so
Northern.
kind.
You were good to her on the ship when she was scared. Well, take care of yourself.
Bye, Rio.
Goodbye.
I like that in Hong Kong there is a sick Virtua Fighter poster. Okay, the folder button is the menu, and then the other button is the notebook.
Makes sense.
Oop. Oh, tank controls! Oh god. I'm just gonna... Can I buy a map for 10 Hong Kong dollars?
Maps. This area. Good.
Because, man, You know what Shenmue 1 didn't have and was kind of terrible in that regard? Look at
I
that.
vaguely remember Shenmue 1. It's kind of a horrible nightmare sequence at this point.
Yeah.
All linked together.
You know, I really want to like Shenmue more than I do. Because I think it's a neat idea that I'm glad Yakuza happened, because it's like, oh man.
It's like, hey, what if we made that but good?
Pretty much.
Also, apparently that weird free-to-play Monster Hunter clone went up recently.
Dauntless?
Or is in beta? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have not seen anything about that, really. Although, the only thing I heard was that apparently it is not made for soloing anything, which kind of immediately makes me not want to play it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that... Huh?
You can set marks on your map to remember where things are.
Oh, that is useful. Because I was just going to mention that that map seems like a nightmare to navigate, but maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
What?
Look at these people's faces.
What systems did this come out on?
Shenmue 2 originally came out on the Dreamcast. But this is the Xbox version.
Okay.
Because Sega did have that weird Xbox fling. Original Xbox fling, where they put a lot of weird Sega things on there.
Look pretty strong.
Arm wrestling.
Like,
I'm looking for someone.
Jet Set Radio. And
That
Gun
man
Gun.
has too many muscles.
And
Really?
Sure, $10 a bet.
Panzer Dragoon.
How about it?
And Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
All right, that's a spirit. You're Japanese, aren't you? What's your name?
Yo Hazuki.
Do you know any sailors?
Yeah.
Arm wrestling, press A rapidly. Got it.
Okay.
Guess what
Let's
I can
go.
do? I can press A rapidly.
Here's our powerful challenger, a samurai boy from Japan. Yo, Hazuki! Who's he fighting against? The Mexican.
The Mexican villain wrestler who stains the mats with blood.
Jimenez Garcia.
Pentagon Jr.
Jimenez Garcia.
Come on, amigo.
That's not Pentagon Jr.
Oh, take it easy on your boy.
Didn't ask.
Ah, you wish you did.
I'll say fight, and then you begin. Here we go. Ready in?
Oops.
Not yet.
Oh.
Wait for my signal before you start. A third breakaway and you lose. Be careful. Ready in? Fight! Die! Yeah! Too bad. Come back again. We'll always be here.
Anytime, amigo.
That was weird.
Alright, how easy is TFP going to win this arm wrestling match?
Answer is not.
Aww.
That was weird.
Wow. That was instant.
What the?
Look at this cool lady.
Watch where you're going, you punk!
That goes for you too, barging into people like that.
You must be Japanese.
Yes.
Watch out! Here in Hong Kong, you can easily get run over.
Where's one's eye?
Huh?
One's eye.
Oh, it's that way.
It's that way, and she points like up.
Hey, what's your name?
Yo.
Yo, I'm Joy. You better watch out. There's lots of thieves here.
Hey, do you know where Wan Chai is?
Excuse me.
What is it?
Which way is it to Wanzai?
Over there.
Thanks.
You need to cross King's Road.
That lady had a rad bike.
You know anything about the day that the snow turned to rain? Bar swing! Oop. Oh. Oh, the right stick also moves. That's weird.
Excuse me.
How can I help you?
Hey, do you know where Wan
Which
Chai
way is
is?
it to
Or
King's
King's
Road?
Road?
It's just beyond.
That really doesn't help me, lady. Oh, hey, there's this big sign that says Wan Chai. It's this way.
Oh.
That's convenient.
Yeah. It's nice when that happens.
Oh, Jesus. Street urchins.
I'm scared. They're going to kill me. I didn't do anything.
Look at that guy.
Hand over the
Oh,
kid
hold on.
if you don't want to get hurt.
What are you going to do?
It's none of your business.
I don't think so.
We're running into a lot of characters really early in this game.
Yep.
I'm not the one who'll get hurt here.
One, now.
Jeez, that horrible little child.
Run! What the?
Rio is the
That guy
worst.
is lumbering. These guys look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Side characters.
Yeah.
I lost them. The Phoenix mirror's inside that bag.
Oh my god, Rio. You idiot.
Oh, that's a boombox. Okay.
Hey, you seen like a bunch of hooligans run around?
You called?
My bag was stolen a while ago.
I'm so sorry for you.
Did anyone run by here?
You know, to be fair on the part of the hooligans, that was a pretty good trick.
Not that way. Maybe that way? Okay. Hey, you seen any hooligans?
Who, me?
Can I ask you something?
Hey, you can't get things for free. I'll tell you if you play Lucky Hit here.
I would not like to play a game of Lucky Hit. Hey, you two seen any hooligans?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you something.
Bro, some kid's talking to us. Haven't seen you around here.
I had my bag
How's it going? Make me mad.
It's going okay. Ugh.
A group of 4 stole my bag. One of them was a little kid.
I should be distracting myself while you're playing this.
What, you don't want to get invested in the rich world of Shenmue?
I could not care less about what happens to Rio.
Yeah. We were
But he drives a forklift to make me mad.
Good, let him do that.
You aren't leaving already, are you?
I don't get why there's a camera icon occasionally.
You can't leave without
I'm not sure what that's about.
Pain.
It feels almost like a weird screenshot indicator
No
or
way.
something.
There, we'll show you how things are done in Aberdeen.
That guy pulled a knife. Hey, thanks, lady.
Good. Maybe this can be the end of Rio's story.
We'll give you a break today.
None of the cool ladies here.
I'm not fooling around. My bag was stolen.
I guessed right.
What?
In Aberdeen.
What kind of monster stole your bag?
4 guys. One of them is a little kid.
A kid? Wong got you.
Hey, if you're on a motorcycle, don't,
I saw
like,
Wong at Pigeon
ram
Park.
a dude who's holding a knife out.
Thanks.
Never stops to think, does he?
Nope. Later. Whoop. If I was a pigeon park, where would I hide?
Excuse me.
Me?
Do you know where Pigeon Park is?
It's that way.
Nope.
There's a fountain.
Thank you. Oh, there's. Oh, okay. I know where it is.
I
Thanks,
see.
random
Thank you
street
very much.
person. Look at all these pigeons.
This is Pigeon Park.
Just so happens that there are a lot of pigeons in Pigeon Park.
Go figure.
There is the little hooligan. Imagine he's here in the cutscene.
Damn. Where is he?
Oh my god, Rio. You're an idiot.
Hey, be nice.
That's him.
Rio, you're an idiot.
Oh no!
Wait! Give me back my bag!
What bag? Take this! Hey, Wong!
Whoop. Sorry, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go after him.
Yes.
The lady spanked me.
Wow! What the?
It was that kind of game.
What's with everyone? What the? Whoa!
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Take this!
Wait!
Pardon me.
Who's that?
Wait!
Whoa!
This is getting increasingly ridiculous.
You!
Oh no, bamboo!
Oh no!
Wait!
There's a very thin roof.
Sam! Larry! Cozy!
Cool.
Oh lord.
What do you want?
The guy with the boombox is named Cool Z.
I want my bag back.
Well, he's on the right stream.
So, you love your bag that much, eh?
Whoop. This would probably be easier if I had like played Shenmue up to the point where you did fights. I think I did like a sick doomsday machine there or something. Man, you know what has really good combat?
Beat down Fists of Vengeance.
Well, I was gonna say Yakuza, but also beat down Fist of Vengeance. Oh god.
See, the secret is you could literally say anything compared to this.
I mean, I wouldn't say Gone Home has good combat compared to this.
Don't mess
But it
with
doesn't have
us,
bad
kid.
combat either.
That's true.
And doesn't that technically make it better?
That's true.
Wong, come here quick.
Yeah.
Did my choices matter?
I don't know, you were stabbed and killed.
Yeah.
And that's the end of
I-
Rio's story.
And now I'm just laying around forever.
It's like the opening of Way of the Samurai 1. You lose that first fight, just get tied up on the train tracks, and then you just stay there and get run over by a train.
As much as I would love to keep playing Shenmue 2,
You wouldn't.
I would actually not love to keep playing Shenmue 2.
Shenmue 2 seems not great.
Although you can play it in sepia tone.
Much like Shenmue 1.
But look, make me mad, you can play it in sepia tone.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not a flashback game. What reason is there for sepia tone?
I just noticed that there was a change filter button, so I was like, what? Oh. Let's do one more thing. Although I'm going to have to rearrange some cables and stuff, but that shouldn't take too long, so I just go in here, I say configure video, I say other console, and then I turn it on, and then I go over here, whoop, and knock my capture card off my little computer where I have it sitting. We plug that in, and then we change this to the right input. It's on the right input, actually. We change that to the right input because the TV's not on the right input. That's where the hang-up is happening. But yeah, this went backwards compatible recently. As has been mentioned, I believe. And I had never played this before, because it was a 360 exclusive. And I actually kind of like it more than Saints Row 2 so far, at least. Did my headphones lose sync because I leaned too far forward again?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I have a desk microphone that is wired. I just was concerned because I heard a weird, like, click noise, and then nobody was saying anything. So I was like, oh.
Maybe
Parlor's
it's
not saying anything.
existing here in the background.
I am over here trying to
Oh, I did not want to hit new game, because I already have save data.
And that might also be part of the clicking noises you are hearing, is the pin hitting the tablet over here. Because I am very sketchy, because I never learned how to really draw. Also sketchy in general.
Yeah. That's okay, I have a degree in computer art, and I don't know how to draw. Hey, it's that church from Saints Row 4. Also, here's my sick likeness of me, where I just changed the hair on the default dude.
I'll wait for that to load in. Oh, there you are.
Boobs.
Lots of denim.
Much like Beatdown Fists of Vengeance, clothes are expensive in Stillwater.
It's a good stance.
Yep.
This game doesn't have the stance editing of the second game, does it?
It does not.
Oh, it's too bad. That's one of my favorite things about the second game, was being able to edit your walk.
Let's see. There is still weird mascots walking around all over the place because, you know, Saints Row.
Makes sense, yeah. It's still Saints Row. Can you spray people from a septic truck?
I don't know, but I did pick
Okay.
up, I did a Snatch mission, because, remember Snatch?
Yeah. This map looks way more like the modern Saints Rows than I expected, and it's kind of freaking me out.
A little bit, like,
It really threw me off just now when I like the little green dot indicator and everything.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't expect it to be that similar, but the icons are the same and everything.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Oh, somebody just got run down in the street.
Yeah, that happens. So yeah, Saints Row 1 is old and weird, but actually a lot more modern than I was kind of anticipating.
Yeah, like I was honestly expecting a worse looking game. Like older.
I think some of it is the Expo and backwards compatibility cleaning it up slightly.
Yeah.
Like I think this is one of the ones that runs at a slightly higher resolution.
Makes
Could be
sense.
wrong. But yeah, like this, like the environment doesn't look that much different than like Saints Row 2. We must kill the carnales. There have been many jokes about people calling them the Los Carnales. And then someone else getting very upset about it and being like, you're saying you're calling them the Carnales. Ouch.
Looks like I'm getting some practice today.
It's people holding guns gangster style because everybody be gangsters.
I mean, it is kind of the whole point of the game.
Back here. Excuse me. Oh, that's a treat. Tree's hurt.
Why didn't I get Your ass is mine.
Oops. Oops. Oh, I killed him. Hooray! Oops. I didn't actually want to get into that car because it's smoking. That's never a car you want to get into when it's just like, this car is basically on fire. It's really not something you want.
Generally, no. Although desperate times do call for desperate measures.
Another car I could, like, steal somewhere. Guess we're getting in the smoking one. And, like, I will say that, like, the weirdest thing thus far, even though, like, I know they endlessly make fun of it later, is the part where the protagonist does not talk. Is very weird.
Yeah. Well, considering how much of it is so reminiscent of the other Saints Row games, the idea of having the protagonist not constantly jabbering is...
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That lady just flopped over for no reason. I like that billboard that just or that bus stop sign that just says "Girls in cages, dig it."
Ha!
2006 or whatever was a very different
Ahead of its
time.
time.
Oh, I need to fill up my respect bar. Curses.
Is that anything like your pride meter?
No, I think it's just the respect bar made it into other games. It's like the experience thing. But
Yeah.
I forgot that this game was also way into like this game and Saints Row 2 were way into blocking missions unless you did
Side activities.
yeah.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I guess it somewhat came back in Saints Row 4, but at least they're, like, the sides...
Kinda, but not as much.
Yeah. So the thing about that
And
was
also, they
that,
made the side activities way more entertaining.
yes. And, like, because of the way that I play Saints Row games of, I'm just gonna, like, try to buy up everything so I have enough money rolling in constantly to just, you know, do good.
Do whatever.
I ended up doing a lot of those, just, you know...
Yeah, kind of by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first time I played Saints Row 3, I had already taken over like 90% of the starting area by the time I even went and dealt with Morningstar, so I tended to go a little bit out of control on some of those things.
I just know Saints Row 2 was always, or Saints Row 2, Saints Row 4 amused me to no end on account of, sorry, I had to shoot weird people.
As you do.
Because, like, one of the last missions of, hey, go do a bunch of side things, I have too many hoes to fit in the car, apparently.
That's why you get a boat. See, they learned in later games.
They did. Train of thoughts. The mission that was like, yeah, we're padding out gameplay. Like, I just immediately filled it and just, you know.
So much for that.
Yep. Playing this activity again will earn me money, but no respect.
Aw.
But that's okay, because I earned enough respect to go back to and do that mission.
Well,
Hooray!
that's good.
We're gonna get in this funky car. And freak out the GPS, because I don't know where it is taking me, but I'm just like, oh, it's going that way? This is a shortcut. And it's like, oh no, go the other way now. Like, what? I'll also say weird thing about this game that definitely fixed itself in later ones. I don't know how to buy ammo from the gun store. I don't know if you can buy ammo from the gun store.
It would be weird if you couldn't, but yeah, that does seem like an issue.
Oh, this is not the gun store. Oh no, this is the gun store. It's just at night, so it's closed. Oops.
Oh wow, stores have closing times.
Oh, Jesus. What is this? Besides, kind of awesome. Whoops. Oh boy, excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah, weird safe cracking minigame.
Yeah.
Wow, those cops got there fast.
Well, also because I mucked up the safe cracking minigame at first. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, they're sending SWAT after me.
That's rough.
Oops. Oh boy. Can I get... No. Oh no. Pardon me.
I don't suppose they will let you turn in this stuff to the pawn shop while being chased by the SWAT team.
I am almost certain that it will absolutely let me turn in this stuff while I'm being chased by the SWAT team. Oh my god, the pawn shop is not open. Or no, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, that'd be amazing. You just had to hold out all night until the pawn shop opened before you could turn in the stolen goods.
Everything's fine.
Find a corner and hunker down.
Well, that was goofy.
It was. But also a good time.
Yeah.
I am not looking forward to the 10-year reunion.
Also, another thing about this game that I don't think I'm gonna guess is not in here because that seems like the type of thing that would end up in other ones. Is yo, remember in Saints Row like the third where you could unlock the skills that are just like
I got a tip that there's a turf war going on
take less damage and
take,
whatnot.
take no damage from bullets.
Yeah.
I don't think that's in this game.
That would make some amount of sense. I don't remember if those were in the second one.
We about to go in hard.
I think
I want to say maybe they had like I want to say they at least had the ones that were like take less damage.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever got as crazy as like
Saints Row the third and fourth.
immunity to explosions.
The kid'll be fine.
Every once in a while, I'm like, man, I should go back and I should play like, Saints Row the third again. And then I remember the last time I did that, I was like, oh, this actually doesn't hold up as well as I was kind of hoping it
Yeah, some parts of that game sadly do not hold up as well as you remember.
But I'll tell you what game doesn't have that problem.
Don't worry, player.
Is Saints Row 4, because that game is still
Yep.
funny.
That game is amazing.
That is... That game is the right amount of stupid and just amazing. And is also the best Mass Effect game.
Best use of Keith David in an alien invasion plot.
Best Keith
Yes,
David.
I'm including They Live.
Best
Because
use,
also that's in there.
best use of Keith David in a Mass Effect game, Saints Row 4.
Yep.
Ow. Oh, hey, I had an SMG.
Human body is weird.
Nothing's gonna stop me from smoking.
It really is.
Art would be so much easier if we weren't so goddamn weird.
I'm glad we found this kid.
Please to be stop shooting me, thank you. That car is on fire. That was really dumb. That guy maddened Or at least changes his shirt color as I was running up on him. I don't think he quite changed races, but... I don't know, the police don't like the part where me and my Saints buddies won the gang war.
The cops are coming, man. We gotta lose them.
Really, I mean, you think they'd be probably unhappy no matter who won the gang war, considering there was a gang war.
Oh, Keith David, get in this car. Thank you.
Also, I mean, let's be honest here. Best use of Keith David in a Saints Row game.
This is true.
I keep forgetting he was in the other one, or, you know, in 1 and 2.
Is he in 2? I thought he was just in 1.
I'm pretty sure the character, at the very least, is in 2, because you kill him.
Oh, right. Oh, right, because that's the weird bonus ending or whatever.
Because you have to kill him for betraying you.
Yes. Spoiler alert.
Blows you up on a... Yeah, spoiler alert for Saints Row 1. Fucking Keith David blows you up on a boat. It's a real dick move.
And then the other guy's an undercover cop.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. I always forget that guy exists. And luckily, by the time 4 rolls around, he doesn't. Also spoils Saints Row 4.
Is he the one who, like, gets the one mention about, like, someone named this guy showed up earlier? Or was that Dex who showed up? And
I think that was Dex.
Okay.
Who apparently shows up in Get Out of Hell.
Yes, and Enter the Dominatrix as well.
I always forget Enter the Dominatrix is the thing. I've pretty much never played any of the DLC for any of the Saints.
I have also never played any of the DLC for any of the Saints Row games. Which is unfortunate, because a lot of the Saints Row 4 ones seemed really funny, at the very least. I heard the Saints Row 3 ones were kind of hit or miss, but...
I don't know, from what I saw of the Saints Save Christmas one, I wasn't a huge fan, to be honest.
That's disappointing, because at least in all the trailers, that one seemed like that would be really funny.
Well, I've got a weird complaint, which is they're kind of... It seems a little too mean-spirited, in a way.
Like,
you go to the North Pole, and the reindeer have been beheaded.
Okay.
And it's like, that's a bit far, maybe.
It's a little too Saints Row 2 in your Saints Row 4?
Yeah! It's like I thought, we remember, Saints Row 4's opening said, like, less mercy killings. What was it?
Saints Row's ours again.
What was the line? It was less mercy killings, more something.
I'm holding a meeting at the church.
Yeah.
Swing by when you can. Listen up, people. I got some serious shit to discuss. Yeah, we cleared up.
That said, I do appreciate the
think
joke
for a
of
second that's
future
gonna stop 'em?
cyborgs,
Unless
Sean
we wipe
D.
all these motherfuckers out, they're gonna keep coming. And they ain't gonna be happy. It ain't gonna be settled until the Canales, the
Oh, time travel plots. Time travel is stupid, but also great.
Yep.
I hate how much, like, I want to hate time travel, but the more I think about it, the more all of my favorite shit involves time travel.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating to realize.
There's a reason they're still around.
Got it.
Troy, you dealing with the Vice Kings.
Not a chance.
Fuck you say?
Anyone but them.
You scared of going against Benjamin King?
Man, fuck that. I'll take King out.
Johnny, it's not that simple.
Oh, young Johnny Gat is weird.
Keep an eye on
Oh, is this
your
back when
boy.
he still had the frosted tips?
Oh, yeah.
Babysitter, Julius.
Keep an eye on your boy.
Who's got the rollers?
I do.
Lynn? The fuck you wearing blue for?
I asked Lynn to hook up with the rollers. We don't know much about these fuckers, so I wanted one of us on the inside.
I didn't think the rollers pimped hoes.
Any other comments?
Yeah, when you punch, don't throw your shoulders so much.
Shut up, Johnny.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Once we're done here, go talk to one of these guys. They'll have something for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
Keith David wants us to get this shit started. I have a lot of money, so we're gonna...
Also, just checking, you have Diablo 3 on the PlayStation, right? Or
I
whatever?
do.
Okay, and there's no cross-play thing with PC.
There is not.
Dang. So I've got it on the PC, and every now and then I'm like, you know, playing Diablo is fun. I should do more of that. But I'd like to do it with a partner. So, eh. And everyone I've ever seen in the Diablo like chat thing down at the bottom is terrible. So you know.
Also, again, I just want to point out, I don't think there's a way to buy ammo.
Huh.
Like if you
That does seem odd.
If you see a thing that says purchase ammo here, I'm all eyes.
I see the thing that says, you know,
I see the
current
thing...
ammo. Well, okay. So whenever you're hovering over it and it has the little thing that I think maybe buying the weapon and buying the ammo are the same thing.
That'd be so weird.
Because it says Vice 9 pistol on the
Oh my
left.
god, it is
right,
totally right. That is weird.
So it's like to buy more ammo for the gun, you just you buy the gun again, and you get however much ammo is listed on the right. Which means that ammo is super expensive in this game.
Yeah.
Compared to the other games, at least. Because that means if you want to buy ammo for something expensive, you're paying out the same amount. Unless the price goes down when you buy the weapon.
I don't remember. But let's go to the clothes store real quick, because I still have shitty pants.
We've got to replace all this denim. Is there more than one clothing store, or kind of just the one?
I think there's more than one. There's just the one that I've... Oh, yeah, no, okay. Let's go to this one. In the yellows. I forget who's yellow in this game. I think it's the Vice Kings. Yeah, I think yellow is the Vice Kings. Blue is the West Side Rollers, and the other color is the Los Carnales. I feel like that's one thing about Saints Row 4 that, as much as I get it, I was kind of disappointed by. The one thing was I really liked them coming up with weird gangs.
Yeah. It's just a street fight happening over there.
Yeah.
Stillwater's great. I really liked all the callbacks in Saints Row 4.
Yes.
The amount that they went back to the old games in the right ways was really good.
Does that sign say no farting anytime, or did I misread that?
I have no idea, but
have not seen that sign, but now I'm paying a lot of attention.
It was definitely parking.
Okay. I saw something about a dead cow, but aside from that...
Dead cow, you will need that drink. Grounds for Divorce, Coffee for Life. That's a really good name for a coffee shop. Whoa. Lightning struck a telephone pole or something.
Oh?
And it fell over for no reason.
The game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I saw that. Yep, that happened.
Eye for an eye voodoo.
Saints Row has always had pretty good writing, I'm not gonna lie.
At the very least, it's had good fake business names, and that's always fun.
Fake business names and, like, fake everything names. It was like Benjamin King writing a book called Regicide was real good.
Yes.
About his time leading the Vice Kings and getting deposed. It's like all the weird fake bullshit they throw in is always great.
Let's go to I think this is the hippie clothes store. I'm gonna guess. Oh, yeah.
What was the name of the Big Dumb Casino in 3?
Oh, God. Because it was related to the Luchadors.
Yeah.
Was it 3 Count? Was it the 3 Count Casino?
I think it was the 3 Count, which again is a real good name for a casino. Yes, it was the 3-count casino.
Let's get this weird looking vest. Oops, no.
Maybe the hippie store was not the place to go.
Probably not, but I do like that vest. Although I need to... Is there like a... changing area to get rid of this coat? Is it over here? No, this looks like it's the rob the hippie store place. Is there really no way to... unequip clothes? Nope. Clothes. Shopping. Clothing. There's several clothes stores. Oh, you gotta go to your crib.
Weird.
Are there any other fun clothes stores in the nearby vicinity? No. Well, there probably are, but I just don't know where they are. I like how... I know I said that it was pretty modern, but there are definitely some, you know... This game does not really have a fast travel system, which would be pretty useful. Unless I can... Nope, I'm just going to steal this dude's taxi.
Fast travel became popular for a reason.
Yeah. Oops. This way. I don't know what's going on with the lighting, or if that's like lightning, but every once in a while it seems like this game is freaking out and dying.
Huh.
What was that? Oh, that's the... There's the thrift store. You can go there. Like, I don't know if that's coming out on the stream, because I don't know, like... if because of, like, the frame rate differences, it's just happening on the frames that aren't being caught by the... Not a lot of good pants options in this video game, apparently.
Or maybe you just haven't found the right clothing store.
That's also a possibility.
So far, you've been to Hippie, and you've been to, like, thrift store / Goodwill.
Yep.
I feel like you need to hit up Nobody Loves Me. I feel like this lightning is causing the lighting thing, because it's also raining right now.
Yeah.
I think it is just not good lightning.
It's also happening way too fast. Oops, sorry, dude. Like, if lightning happens with that amount of regularity, like...
It is, like, on you.
And also, that's a problem that you really need to...
Oh yeah, that's like a full-blown electrical storm at that point.
Yeah.
Which are radical. Like, worrying, but radical.
If I was a thing that would let me change my clothes...
I would be a bedroom.
This is a weird church, so...
Confessional booth? Upstairs.
Let's try
That's where your office was in game 2, so...
How do I get up there?
Can you even go upstairs in this one? Looks like that might not be an option.
Because I thought your office was like here in the weird back area.
Maybe. It's been a while since I played 2. I could have sworn your
Yeah.
office was upstairs, but maybe it is just in the back.
I've also only played 2 once, as opposed to 3 and 4.
Yeah. I've also only played 2 the one time.
Because my secret is I don't particularly care for Saints Row 2. But
I still really like 2.
oh, I bet this is it.
Remember that part where you bury that guy alive?
Yeah, it was harsh.
He had it coming, though.
A little bit.
He murdered Johnny Gat's girlfriend with a sword.
He beheaded her, in fact.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Can I
This
seriously...
game doesn't look awful, but I feel like it's aged worse than I thought it would graphically.
I think
weirdly, I kind of expected it to be worse graphically.
I think
but
that-
as TFP said, that might be related to the Xbox backwards compatibility stuff.
I think the people look really bad, but I think the environments actually hold up way better than I was kind of expecting them to.
I guess the thing I would say is it looks way closer to Saints Row 2 than I was expecting it to.
Yeah. Like
Saints
Row...
Open World, I think I'm blanking on the name, the Hong Kong one, Sleeping Dogs. And that game looks amazing. So
that game does look very good.
That's true.
How to change clothes in Saints
I've been
Row.
spoiled by watching all the peoples playing the Sleeping Dogs and the Hitmans.
Still, yeah, for the first Saints Row, this is pretty good.
Saints 1? I thought this was Saints 3.
No, this is Saints 1.
This is 1.
Okay, that's fine then. Sorry, I didn't realize they were doing the purple thing from the beginning. I saw the purple and thought, oh, this must be Saints 3.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Purple and the map looks startlingly similar to the later Saints Row games. Like, that's the thing, it looks a lot more like the later Saints Row games than I thought.
Take back what I said then. This looks fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the wardrobe? I also like that I typed how to change clothes in Saints Row 1, and then everything is Saints Row the 3rd.
Saints Row is kind of like the Persona series in that it starts at 3.
I mean, basically.
I'm gonna be honest, watching you play this has kind of given me an urge to play Saints Row 2 again.
Yeah, well, you know.
That game's fun. You can get a cane shotgun, and when you have it equipped, you do an exaggerated pimp walk with the cane. It's amazing. You're like leaning back like you're on the goddamn Matrix. It's fantastic.
I mean, isn't that also in Saints Row the 3rd and also 4?
Is it? I don't remember the cane shotgun thing with the custom walk animation.
I think it might be in 3. I don't know if it, now that I've said it, it may not be in 4.
I want to say it wasn't in 3 either. I think 2 might have been the only one who... Because I think 2 is the only one that like really allowed for the changing walk animation stuff. Because they actually rolled the customization stuff back for 3 because it would be absurd to have that much stuff in it.
I am in fact on this weapon or Saints Row wiki.
Like the shotgun itself might be in there, but it doesn't give you the walk animation.
Okay, it's in Saints Row 1 and 2, but not 3 or 4. Also, I realize I'm just like running around this church looking for the thing that lets me change my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really done anything for a while, but I'm just going to keep doing that until I find the thing that lets me change my clothes.
Makes sense.
Because it's important. You got to look cool when you're doing the crimes.
Looking cool is the most important part of Saints Row. That's why you turn into Iron Man for the finale of 4. By the way, spoilers for Saints Row 4. Man, Saints Row 4 is good.
Yeah.
Remember that part where the touch starts playing?
Yep.
And then you and Zinyak start quoting the Transformers movie at each other?
Yep. That is a game I do have on PC, if you have it also on
I
PC.
also have it on PC.
That would be a fun co-op adventure.
Someday, if you are completely out of ideas for a stream, and you want to give that a shot, let me know. Because I will remake Boss Kanji. Because that's the secret, is because of the Troy Baker voice, I kind of just played 3 and 4 as Kanji.
That's totally fair.
Just in a suit.
Also, I got really excited because I was like, oh, I don't think I've been here. No, I've absolutely been here.
Yeah, I think you have explored every nook and cranny of this church.
Well, curses. Let's do a mission.
Are you sure? Do you not have another, a house hideout?
Oh, I do.
A safe house? Oh, yeah.
I'm
See,
an
there we go.
idiot.
Oh, good job, Pat.
Oh, no. Crazy talk. Activate.
Well, I was thinking it'd be kind of weird, I guess, if you didn't. Like, in the second game, it makes sense, because that's your office, because you're leading the gang. But here, you're just a member. You're, an important member. You're the player, but...
You're playa.
Oh, I actually really like that.
I really like the part in Saints Row 4 where you fight all the default created characters from past games.
Yep. Oh, do you remember that part in Saints Row 4 that is maybe one of the best missions, where you fight your evil self?
Yes.
They have the whole dumb Metal Gear thing leading up to fighting your evil version. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Saints Row 4 is really good.
Saints Row 4 is really good. Remember that part where you can just get RoboCop's gun?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find a car and we're gonna go on a bit of an adventure. Excuse me.
Is the adventure to find another clothes store?
Yep. And also some activities and stuff.
Okay.
We are not going to start hostage though, because that's dumb. I don't think they have the fun 80s, 90s station in this game either. Which is a bummer, because that's always the best station.
Yeah.
Whoop, excuse me. Almost T-boned a cop. I will say that's one thing that I will give Saints Row 2 for being real good at, is I think that one probably has the best licensed soundtrack.
It's got some really, really good music in it.
It's got Karma Chameleon.
It does.
It's got Everybody,
Everybody
Wants to Rule the World.
Yep.
And I like that Vogel calls in and requests that.
Yep.
There's another thrift store clothing. So let's try over here. Although Saints Row the Third, also no slouch.
Yeah, no, again, doesn't hold up as well as you'd want. Mostly
Yeah.
Zemos. Zemos just isn't as funny these days as he was back then.
Because I remember being, oh man, this is one of the funniest things ever, and then I went back and oh, this is actually kind of awkward and
Yeah, he's not great, sadly.
a bit of a one.
He's a good joke. He should not have been a main party member.
Yeah. I was about to make a really bad joke, and I'm going to do it anyway. He's a bit of a one-trick pony.
Ah!
See what I did there?
I do. Man, remember that mission where you have to infiltrate Safe Word?
Yep. This is the great thing about Saints Row is you can just go, hey, remember that part where...
Remember when Dojima sang Bismarcky?
Yeah, that was great. One of these is going to be a different clothes store than the thrift store or the hippie one.
Well, yeah, because all the other Saints Row games had multiple clothing stores, so you'd think. Like, they always had, like, 3 or 4 different clothing stores. Because it's like, let's pretend, leather and lace, nobody loves me, and then, like, Planet Saints / Planet Zen. The secret was that Let's Pretend always had some of the best clothes.
This is true.
If you just want to dress up like a dumb superhero, and why would you not? The other secret is that Planet Saints is actually kind of the best one, because you just want to dress in a suit.
Yep.
Like, it's hard to beat the default suit in Saints Row 3. It's like the suit and vest, the 3-piece.
Yeah, it's
like,
really
it's a really fucking good-looking suit. It's hard to beat it. I had, like, 6 variations of that suit in my closet to match different color schemes.
I know that, like... And, like, even... that early CG suit where everyone thought that there were 2 Johnny Gats running around because the boss just looked like Johnny Gat.
Yep.
Like that was also a really good design, despite it being just Johnny Gat. But, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of
Man,
these...
I wonder how much did that game change from those early CG trailers?
I've heard, like, significantly, because, like...
Well, because those seemed, like, taking itself seriously, to a degree.
Well, like, apparently, like, they had a real tough time coming up with gangs.
Oh.
Because originally, the Morning Star was going to be one, like, all-male, like, Eurotrash thing that it kind of turned into, except with the gendered thing.
Yeah.
And then the DeWinder sisters were going to lead like a Asian female ninja gang.
Oh.
That was going to, like, because what's his face? Laurent was going to be kind of a bigger role originally.
Mm-hmm. Instead of being smashed by a globe in the first act.
Yeah. And then the Deckers, like, I want to say, like, the Deckers were pretty settled in, but their specialists changed, like, 5 times, and you can still find a bunch of, like, beta specialists for them in the code. And then the Luchadors were a very late addition that kind of replaced the old Morning Star and the DeWinter gang. Oh, no, that's another thrift store. There's so many thrift stores in Stillwater, make me mad.
I mean, it's not a great neighborhood. They're like... Oh, God. You have no idea how many Goodwills there are in Waco. But it's like 18.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I always thought it was weird that, like, my hometown has, like, 3 McDonald's. Like, that's weird to me. Is that... Yeah, okay. I don't remember which Saints Row had the really funny escort. It might have been the 3rd. It was probably the 3rd that had the really funny escort stuff.
Probably. I honestly don't remember the escort stuff from the 3rd that much.
It was either the 3rd or 2.
Most of it was, I think 3, most of it was just me trying to avoid the, like, getting rammed off the road because people went fucking nuts when you did those escort missions.
They did. But I
2,
just...
I want to say, had a lot more, like, hit a certain speed or, like, make a jump or, like, park in this certain spot or something like that.
It may have been 2 then. That
I think 2 had a bunch of weird requests.
Yeah. I just remember laughing way too hard and being probably a little on the too young side for all of the weird sex nonsense that happens in those side missions.
Well, in that case, it was probably 3 because you didn't play 2 until later, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't play the 3rd until like when it came out or shortly thereafter, or I didn't. Because I got it for PC, but my computer could like barely run it, and then I played it on when it went PS Plus free, back when they were doing like the big, like in the early days of the
before they had exhausted the library of games they could put free.
Yeah.
Like they started real strong, and then very quickly it became apparent that was like quickly diminishing returns on that free games library. Because, man, back at the start, they were giving away some radical stuff.
Giving away, like, Just Cause.
Fairly new games. Like, games that had kind of, like, come out, like, earlier that year, and, like, some pretty new stuff. And some really good classic games.
Yeah.
Like, man, I would kill if they gave away some old PS1 games again. Because that was one of my favorite things, was when they give away those old PS1 games, I'd download a bunch of them and try them out. It's fun. I like that. They don't do that anymore. Kind of a bummer.
They don't, and then they're going to just 2 PS4 games a month. Like, next
God,
year.
What are the 2 for next month again?
XCOM 2 and Trials Fusion.
That's the one.
Trials is fun. But
yeah.
A, I already have it, and B, XCOM 2.
Yeah.
I'd been looking at like getting like a disc copy of that, and now I don't have to.
Yeah, it's always nice.
And also,
I still have not played XCOM 2 with literally any of the DLC enabled. Apparently the DLC makes that game significantly more difficult, and that doesn't sound like a fun time to me. Like, it adds aliens who move every turn. Like, every time one of your people moves, that alien gets another turn.
That seems excessive.
Like, between every person on your team. And also, they are big boss aliens with stat boosts and all this kind of crazy crap.
That seems real excessive.
Yeah, so they added, like, special boss fight. And that's just in, like, the default DLC, not even including the War of the Chosen stuff, which... That stuff to me just looks dumb, but, you know, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of the direction XCOM 2 moved in general.
Of
the resistance movement angle. Like, I don't want to be the resistance movement. I want to run an organization. Like, I like the thing of trying to get funding from different countries. Instead, it's just like, oh, try to, like, scavenge resources and keep these resistance cells going, which is fun, but, like, I really wish that one of the DLCs was just a thing that switched it around, and then your Advent, trying to maintain your hold on the planet. Because I'd play that mode like crazy. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
And not just because aliens are super rad.
They do have sick jetpacks and weird snake boobs.
Yeah. And psychic powers.
I mean, the people get psychic powers at some point.
Yeah, but it takes a while. And the psychic powers in 2 aren't as cool as the psychic powers in 1.
That's disappointing.
Because in 2, the psychic powers thing is its own class. In the first game, it, like, added on to whatever class they already were.
My brother was talking about that, and he did say that there is a mod that puts it back the way that it was.
Yeah, there's kind of a mod for everything.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I really love looking around for clothes stores futilely.
The only thing there's not a mod for is better faces.
Yeah, because Unreal Engine.
Yeah, but there's some real, like, there's no good guy face. Like, all of the guys look middle-aged and lumpy. There is no, like, youngish guy.
You can't make your anime protagonist?
No.
On the bright side, by the time I find another clothes store, maybe all the stores will be open, so I can, you know...
Yeah.
Buy... That's a weird thing in this game that I don't think transferred to any other ones.
Is what, opening and closing times?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to say that's not the case in any of the other games.
There we go. There's a.
I think I'm gonna be honest. I think one of the reasons I liked Saints Row 2 so much is because of the sheer amount of clothing options.
Yeah, you could.
Because like I could dress my character up for any given situation and often did.
Yep.
Like I would be changing outfits every mission, and just being like, "Yeah, I made something new and cool that I like."
Because you like, those games were always crazy with like the, just have your button-up shirt unbuttoned except for
You
the
want the
top
sleeves
button,
up or down.
but one sleeve is up. Like, they went a little nuts there.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. I found one, but then it's closed, so we're just gonna finish up clearing the map and then go to the. I think the Impressions or whatever is like a high-end suit store.
Hopefully.
It's
I want to say that's one of the clothing stores that disappeared in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not just like the jewelry store.
No, because those are.
I want to say there was totally one that was just like necklaces and whatnot.
I think that's the On Thin Ice thing.
Oh, right. Okay. Which, again, really good name for a jewelry store.
Yep.
Oh, it works on so many levels.
It works on so many levels. Also, man, those traffic lights are messed up.
Also, by so many levels, I mean like 2, but still, multiple levels.
That part where the traffic lights immediately change to green when the other one changes to red would cause so many accidents.
What is the that game where you actually have to follow the traffic laws?
Mafia 2.
There we go. I get it, but man, what a terrible idea.
I think they made it work in that game better than in other ideas because you had like a toggle for force the game to let you drive or to make you drive according to traffic laws.
Autopilot.
Basically. And then a high profile, I need to get in a car chase. Like.
I do kind of feel bad. That's maybe one of the things about Saints Row 4 is... Well, I guess they solved it by making the radio, like, listenable whenever.
Yeah.
But the part where...
Where there is no reason
you never
to
get in a car. You pretty much never drive a car, because why would you? When you can just sprint at the speed of light and fly around the city.
I don't have an answer for why you would ever drive a car in that game, except for the very early parts where you don't have the dash.
Yeah. It's like, as soon as you get that thing, getting into a car again just feels like such a downgrade. Oh, that game is really good. We've said that a lot, but it really can't be overstated. Saints Row 4 is really good.
Saints Row 4 is probably one of the best open-world games of all time.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And again, something that not a lot of games managed to do, especially recently, nailing the mix of comedy and actual serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because again, I like all those callbacks to the early Saints Row games that do get serious, but then also you have all the dumb bullshit on the side, like Professor Ginky. Hanging out with Johnny Gat and running through Professor Ginky's... Oh, God. What was the name?
Murder Time, Fun Time?
Yeah.
That's not what it is. Or that's the slogan.
Not the name, but yeah, it's the slogan. Damn it, what is it?
Super Ethical Reality Climax.
That's it.
Yep.
That is one of the pieces of Saints Row DLC I kind of want to go back and do, is the Professor Ginky, DLC.
The Genki Bowl?
Yes. Because Professor Ginky was gold.
Yep. That is one of the things of Saints Row the Third that has actually aged
totally holds
well.
up.
Yep. And especially with, because the announcers are like Rob Van Dam and somebody else, and it's just like, what? Hey, the store's open.
I feel like Mad World kind of kicked off the thing of hey, having announcers can actually be really good in certain situations.
Yeah.
And the Professor Ginky thing always reminds me of the Mad World announcers. With them just rattling off random bullshit the whole time you're trying to murder everyone.
Oops, not that way.
Just run into this clothing store with an Uzi.
It's fine.
You look like a man in dire need of a change of clothes.
Yep. There we go. Those look
Good,
like...
you can just... Immediately, you can buy a fedora.
Yep. These are $3,000 pants.
But can you buy $500 sunglasses?
No.
Damn.
Well, actually,
Those
maybe.
pants are
Oh,
more
no.
money than you have.
Yep.
Okay, rob the store and then buy the pants.
I think it was the Daily Show. They showed like there was some designer shirt that was 2 shirts attached to each other, so you could, like wear one at a time, and the other would act as either a cape or a front thing.
Huh.
That's weird.
$3,000 or something too. It was a bad deal.
We get a lot of weirdly expensive clothes at the store. A lot of the time, brand new.
I got a really nice suit jacket from a thrift store that still had the pockets sewn shut and was $2, and then I looked up the brand online and it's yeah, this is a $300 jacket that I paid $2 for.
Always nice when that happens.
Deal.
Yep.
I think the best deal I got from one of those was an $80 shirt for $4.
The only time I've ever gotten something from a thrift store was when I paid it was either $10 or $15 at a pawn shop in New Hampshire for the Super Nintendo multi-tap.
Oh, nice. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, I was about to end the stream because it's been going for a while.
Oh, well, yeah, makes sense.
So I'm gonna have to stop streaming, but it was very fun. Good night, everybody.
It's too bad that one game didn't work, but
Yep.
Night.
Night.